It has been a minute. I have been recording some arcade recap videos, but the one that I have right here, you can clearly see I hit a very clean trade, but I forgot to record it. So it's like a solid few minutes of just me crashing out. Like a solid 40 seconds of me crashing out in the middle of my medical class, where I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even record. Yeah. Past few days I have been slacking off. But I've been posting more on social media, which I am keeping up with. So, another psychology video it is. But I'll be posting a market recap video probably later on tonight. Because I took a loss recently, which helped me out a lot. And you guys haven't seen me lose yet, so you need it. What is today about? Today is the art on why you guys need to be more grateful when you're trading. Most of you guys don't lose with bad entries, like I'll always say. It's about your psychology, and it's about the fact that you're ungrateful. So this is what I mean alongside the fact that you're gambling. Every time you hit a win, no matter how much pips or ticks it is, someone's always going to think, there's always going to be that thought in your back of your mind. I should have aimed my take profit up to that liquidity instead of this one because I would have made more money. Hello? Think about it. You guys always want more profit, more wins, and faster results. But when you hit a clean trade, you followed your plan, you stay disciplined, which is the real part that you should be appreciative about. And your first thought is like, I could have made more, right? Like, let's be so honest. It's just the fact, right? I'm constantly looking at myself. This is not like I'm looking at over here, boom, photo myself, photo. It's like this OBS thing. You're gonna understand soon enough. But as soon as you hit a clean trade, you guys are just thinking, I could have made more. I should have had my liquidity up here instead of having it down here. And you're gonna see it go up higher, higher, higher. You're like, oh fuck, I should have done that. But your brain is just focused on something called negativity bias. So instead of reinforcing your discipline, you're gonna start reinforcing your dissatisfaction. And over time, you're gonna start revenge trading because you want to make more, and it's just sabotaging yourself, right? Think about it. You're just sabotaging your whole plan. You guys need to start being more grateful once you enter the market because being more grateful is going to help you build better habits and it's going to reduce your emotional pressure and it's just going to reduce everything else. You're not going to use much emotions. So when you're grateful, you'll be like, okay, I lost, but let me look back on the week. I won. I'm in profit. Or even if you're negative, okay, I lost. Did I follow my plans? Have I been consistent with my plans? Am I negative for the week? If I am, have I been consistent with my plans? If not, I need to fix something. And as you lose more, that's going to help you become more grateful for your wins, right? This isn't just about trading. Once you start to mature, you're going to realize I'm also talking about life. So even though some of you guys are making progress, you're not going to be able to see it, which is why I say journal your trades constantly. You learn risk management, you build discipline, you survive losses that were built to break you. But none of you guys acknowledge it. Every single day when I enter a trade and I win or I lose, I often look back about a year or 2 years in my journal and I'm like, what did I do this day? Did I mark it out this day? Like, if, for example, today's April 20th, 420, boom, did I enter a trade today? No. Let me look back April 2025. What was happening this day? Did I enter a trade that day? I look back at it. I did. Did I win? I did. Did I use a strong strategy? It says right here, I guessed. This is just an example. So I'm being more grateful over the fact that I've learned more over time and I've made progress and I'm able to look back into it and be happy on how much progress I made. So if you really want to become profitable, stop chasing perfect trades. Just start chasing a strong mindset. Be grateful for your losses, be grateful for your wins, and start understanding that when you close a trade, stop asking, how much did I make or lose today? Instead, ask, did this trade make me 1% better than it did yesterday? Even if you are 0.0000001% better than the man you were yesterday, that still means you're better. Think about it. So besides the fact where most people are talking about trading, right? I also want to talk about being grateful in life because it's going to help you out a lot more than you think. Jesus Christ. So right now, what everyone should be doing is simply write down three quick things that you're grateful for. What are three things you're grateful for? Could be the weather today. Could be the fact that you bought some news today. Could be the fact that you complimented someone today. That you stood out of your circle. Every single day, even if you don't do anything, you should be grateful for one thing. You woke up today, you have two eyes, you can hear properly, you can smell, you can taste the delicious warma. Move your arms and legs, you can get out of bed. That's one thing everyone should be grateful for, at least. Every single day. Obviously, there's going to be stuff out of your control in life. Obviously, there's going to be stuff where you're going to wish it went different. Obviously, there's going to be stuff where you wish you went back in time and wish you could have changed it. But that's just going to keep you depressed. I'm okay, I am recording. Instead, you start looking to now. Sometimes you should be looking to the future, realizing that there is a stable future for you. There is a stable plan. My eye bags are, ugh, fucked. And you'll see me in my past videos where I say self-hatred is going to be a form of where you'll be able to become a better person. But as you hate yourself, you should also be grateful that you woke up today, right? You should also be grateful that you've managed to accomplish stuff. You can hate yourself in certain aspects where you want to improve. Going to the gym, accomplishing more work, stop procrastinating. That's going to help you out a lot. But you need to be grateful for the minute stuff, the stuff that can really change your life without you realizing. There's this one book I read, and it talked about the Big M. When it spoke about the Big M, what it said was the Big M is not just a person who's gonna knock on your door every day, force you, come on, we gotta go, come on, sun's rising, we gotta go. No, what it does, it appears slowly, your small habits. Big M is just a fancy word for saying big momentum. What happens is you wake up one day, drop out of bed 10 push-ups. Next day, 10 push-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 push-ups, 10 push-ups. For the next 2, 3 weeks. One day you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna do push-ups. You're just gonna hop out of bed. Something's not gonna click right in your mind. That's when you realize the big M was at your door. Again, momentum. You start to pick up the pace. It's gonna start going more, 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 more. Once you don't do the push-ups for the day, once you wake up, you're gonna realize something's not right. Your day might not even go out as well as you thought because you didn't do your morning push-ups. So that's one thing that's gonna keep happening once you start changing your habits. Once you start being more grateful with also a form, just a spice of self-hatred. Might seem like I'm not contradicting myself, but Matthew McConaughey had said this one thing. This is one of my favorite quotes because it's so hilarious and no one really understands it. It literally goes by, it's better to aim for an A and get a C than aim for a C and get an F. But I'd rather take an experienced C over an arrogant A. I understood perfectly what he said. But every time I say that quote to someone, they all look at me like, what the fuck is he saying? And it's so hilarious. Again, I always say this in most of my psychology videos. I say the psychology that you take inside of trading will not only benefit you inside of trading, it's going to benefit you outside. Trading is one of the jobs where you really have to look at yourself and say, is this the man that I want to become? Because even if you don't success in trading, but you're still disciplined, which I doubt is going to happen. If you're not disciplined, you are going to be successful. That's everything in life. If you are disciplined in trading, you will be disciplined in life. You will get up, do the push-ups. You will get up, do the extra mile that no one wants to do. I don't want to record this video. I really don't. I'd rather just sit in bed, doom scroll, whatnot, instead of making this video because it's going to help me stay consistent. And it's going to help me reach out to you guys, which I appreciate a lot. I need to start posting more market recap videos soon, though. I just have a bunch of files on my computer where I record if I don't post it. And remember, even if you're 0.000000001% the man that you made better today, you're gonna be better than the man you were yesterday. Even if it's a minute decimal. I want you guys to keep pushing. Hop on the charts, kick some ass tomorrow morning.